Hello, this is Christine Casey with this week's tour of the Honeybee Haven on the UC Davis campus in Davis, California. We planted our sunflower seeds this week at the Haven, so it's a good opportunity to take a closer look at plants in this family, which have a flower structure called composite. They're a great choice for bees. Let's look at why that's so. The term composite refers to the fact that what looks like us to one flower is actually dozens to hundreds of individual flowers, each providing pollen and nectar. This makes these plants a nutritious, plentiful feast for bees. The sunflower family, known botanically as the Asteraceae, are a large and diverse group. In some cases, such as yarrow and coneflower, that composite flower structure is not as obvious. Look carefully at the purple coneflower, though, and you can see the pollen-bearing anthers on some of the individual flowers. Two of the most familiar members of this family are also some of the easiest to grow. Sunflowers and zinnias can be grown from seed by sowing directly into the garden. These are plants that grow in hot weather, so seeds are planted now to take advantage of the upcoming summer heat. Sometimes a second sowing in early July will be successful and can provide flowers well into the fall. Cover with mulch after sowing so the birds don't take all the seeds. Irrigate daily until they germinate, and then start reducing water. Depending on your soil and climate, you'll need to water from once up to a few times per week. Both of these plants need full sun. There are seeds of many different varieties available at garden centers and by mail order. While you can buy plants at nurseries, these are both easy to grow from seed. No matter where you purchase, be sure to check that the sunflowers you buy are not one of the newer hypoallergenic varieties that does not produce pollen. Some sunflower relatives need consistently wet soil. In our Central California dry gardens, these can be grown in containers. As you see, they provide ample pollen. Swamp sunflower doesn't start blooming until October and is especially valuable because of this late bloom. There's still lots of honeybee activity then. The prairie coneflowers are another great choice. These can be hard to find, so you'll need to check a good independent garden center, mail order source, or grow them from seed. It's not unusual to see bees of many species feeding together on sunflowers. Look at the loads of pollen they are carrying. Sunflowers can also be grown in containers if your gardening space is limited. In fact, when people ask what to choose if they could only grow one bee plant, I always recommend sunflowers. Observing and identifying the bees that visit sunflowers can be educational and fun. A long-running citizen science activity called the Great Sunflower Project is collecting information about the bees on garden sunflowers. Check out their website for information about identification and to share your observations with other bee watchers. Our native longhorn bees are sometimes collectively referred to as sunflower bees, as they prefer plants in this family. They are recognized by their long antennae. These are solitary bees that build underground nests. The males don't enter the nests, but instead aggregate on plant stems at night. They grasp the plant stem all night using their mouth parts, or mandibles. Commercial sunflower growers rent honeybee hives for pollination. In most fields in our area, however, you'll find the native sunflower bees hard at work. Research at UC Berkeley showed that the interaction of honeybees and native bees in sunflowers could increase pollination and boost crop yield. I hope this encourages you to grow more sunflowers and their relatives in your own garden. Please share and like if you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.